It's time for another Dice Tower review with Barry.
It's empty. Hello! Welcome to Board Games Everybody Should... ... I'm going to do something a little different today. This is something that my wife picked up. It's called Perplexus. It's a maze inside a ball. Now I grew up, my dad used to buy me these little cubes which were a labyrinth with a ball, and you'd have to try and get the ball through the labyrinth, or it'd be several balls and you have to get them in such a way that they sit in the holes. Perplexus is pretty much the same thing. It is a labyrinth in a ball. Should we have a look at it? So here's a closer look at Perplexus. Very, very intricate. There's a few moving parts in there, some spirals and some jagged in and out parts and bits and pieces, and of course there's a ball. Okay, let's see if I can get the ball. There's 3 starting positions on this one. Ooh. There we go, and I managed to get it in there. And basically you follow the course. I doubt if you can see it very well, but engraved into the plastic is number 1, and then you move it to go to number 2, and then gently go to number 3, number 4. You just basically follow the numbers. At the beginning, it's very, very, very simple. Very simple indeed. And then when you get to about 30, it gets a bit harder, and there's more and more chance for the ball to kind of fall off, because you have to you have to use lots of control on your part, because there's, as you can see, that there's quite high what are they called, borders, which stop the ball from rolling too far. So you see it? So I mean the ball can sit nicely there, but later on, let's see if I can get to it. As you can see, there's a drop there, and luckily it traps in there. And this is where it gets hard, because I can't remember where it goes. It goes like that, drops into there, and then you've got these lovely little ridgy bits which you've got to roll the ball through at the right kind of velocity to catch it nicely. So I don't know if you can see all of this, because I'm more interested. And as you can see, there's a little arm there which moved. I'll drop the ball. So there are some moving parts in this. And it is, as I said, it's a little bit of a mind bender and a bit of skill. You've got 3 starting positions, which are basically the beginning of the whole labyrinth, the middle of the labyrinth, and near the end of the labyrinth. And obviously that's the hardest part. So I mean, you can always start from 1 and work your way all the way through the numbers, and the numbers go up to somewhere near 100. Well, I've never got that far, so I've never really looked. Barry, what a bad reviewer you are. Oh, but there's a lot of numbers. It goes up to about, it goes to 100. There's the end, right there. So that's a close look at the Perplexus. Me. So, summing up for Perplexus. Perplexus is a kind of a board game that everybody should buy if they like really strange decorations in their house. For example, have a look here. As you can see, my wife uses them as decorative ornaments. So is it a game, a decorative piece, or a puzzle? Well, I would say it was more of a puzzle. If you're a fan of a Rubik's Cube, you'll probably like this. If you're just someone who just likes to twiddle their thumbs and do the occasional weird thing, this would be great for you. You know, you pick it up, you'll play for it for 5 minutes, and then you put it down, and you leave it there, and then you go back to it, and then you put it down. I found that people, when they come to visit, they look at them and they go, wow, what is that? They pick it up, and some of them will go, okay, no thank you. And some people will pick it up and you'll lose them. They're not there anymore. They're in another world. They're there. They're trying to start again. Start again. And that's it. They're gone for the day. It is fun, but it's 5 minutes of fun, maybe less for me personally. Therefore, my wife loves it. So it's a Marmite thing. You either love it or you hate it.
Thanks for watching our review today. For more information about board games, as well as the #1 board game audio podcast, check out Dicetower.com for reviews, interviews, and more. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.